Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very special review to do for you guys. These are XM Studios 1/4 scale Poison Ivy from the Samurai line. And this one is repainted by Praew from Apollo Studios, which she was here before earlier from the Cyclops that we saw. So I can't wait to check it out. You can tell already they are so different. We're gonna get into it and see the difference between the original and the repaint. Let's get to it. As you may know that this Poison Ivy is already on a grail status. It's very rare and very hard to find, and it's such a popular piece. Also, I think the original is already good as it is, but after seeing what Praew did on the repaint, it just took it to another level. So let's check out what she did differently on this one. All right, let's check out the base here. She is standing on the forest of the temple ground somewhere, and you can see all the vines and everything, and even the moss right here. But it kind of looked bland to me. Got some sakura leaves right here. Even in the back, you can tell it's okay, but it's nothing spectacular about it. Now, let's check out the repaint. What Praew did, she added a lot of moss on the ground here, and you can kind of see the wetness on the vines. And she even added a little frog right here and a couple of snails, which looks really good. It kind of adds a lot to the base, really. The leaves are the same here, but yeah, you can definitely see a lot of moss. Let's go in the back. Here, she added a lot of wetness to it, which looks really good. That's another frog right there. Really good, man. You can totally tell, like, between the two, this one just looks so bland. This one has a lot more depth. Very nice. I believe this is a concrete lamp. I think XM did a pretty good job as far as the paint on this one. Kind of looks real. And the repaint, Praew kind of put some moss on it, and you can see some wetness on the top and a lot more wear and tear. And I think she tried to make like the light effects coming out of it, but I think could have been better. It gives the lamp more color. You can see the highlights on the vines here and underneath as well. Overall, it is pretty good, but I really do like the moss here. Let's check out the tree trunks. And you can see the sakura here. The sakura looks really good, but the tree is kind of lacking depth. There are some highlights on it, like dark brown, light browns. It's okay. And the vine monster here, and you can see the little connection piece right there. So I'm not really a big fan of that, but the paint is not too good on here, it just looks fake. Now let's check out the repaint. This one looks so much better. It has a lot more depth again, and it's darker color, and she took out the light brown color. There are some little bit of highlights in there. Looks really good. I'm not sure the difference between the sakura, but I think it's more saturated inside here. And she put some moss onto the vine right here, which is pretty good. Yeah, man, I think the repaint looks better. Let's check out the Ivy monster here. I think XM did a pretty good job of this with the tongue and everything, all the teeth. And there's some highlight, like even right here on top. You can kind of tell there's red, green color. This thing actually add a lot to this piece. The repaint, she did mostly green on the top. And you can tell right here is slightly pink to the red. And she added the saliva effect to it, which make it look more realistic. Even the teeth and everything under here. Check out the big one right here. Yeah, man. Even the tongue on the original is red. This one, she made it kind of like yellowish tan. But yeah, you can tell, man, the saliva make it look so much better. Now let's check out Ivy. Here, she got vines coming out. These are PVC, I believe. Yeah, kind of move a little bit around, so be careful with that. And moving up to her leg, you can kind of see the skin tone is slightly yellow with green. Doesn't look bad though. And it got some texture of the vine, like on her thigh and legs. Looks really good. Yeah. Actually, they did a really good job here. Even like the print on her costume here looks really good. The belt, it's okay. Not much to it. The vine, they did a really good job on it. Make it look like a 3D, like not actually just print onto the costume, but having the effect of the vine coming out is really good. And this is a switch hand that she has on with holding the mask. I think it is pretty original, looks okay. And this one, she is holding the fan as well, which is okay again. Now let's check out the repaint. This one, the white here, she make it kind of worn, like she's been actually walking through the forest. So I really like that. And again, she just make it look like she is infected with poison ivy on her body. That's really cool. Here, even the thigh here, you can tell. There's so much details in this. Really like this effect, man. You can see the vein clearly. And I think she repainted the print here because the original was like darker green. This one is more of a yellow. Also did a repaint on the belt, which adds a lot more to it, I think. You can definitely see more details right here. I think she made like a little glossy effect on the leaves here as well. Yeah, looks really good. And you can see more poison ivy going through her body on the top here. Looks really good, man. Even the hand holding the mask, look how dirty the mask is. That's really cool. And she also reprinted and designed this fan to make it look battle damage. Yeah, man, that's really cool. Really nice. Like compared to the original, which one do you guys like more? Let me know. Let's check out the back. Again, the XM original looks really good. And the color tone of her skin, it's just way too plain, I believe. But this kind of adds to it where the IV is going through her. On the repaint, you can definitely tell that her costume is shiny. Like you can see the patterns is coming out against the light. And here it is, the effect in the back that looks really good. It just looks so much better between the two. Now let's check out the switch out hands. You can clearly tell they are so different. With the repaint, there's so much going on with the veins, the IV effect, while the original is just plain yellow. And the switch out arm, yeah, about the same. But I kind of like that XM original has like the highlight of yellow and I don't know, like more details on the glove here. But Praew did a very good job here as well. I mean, the front and the back is not all the same. Of course, having the effect on the hand with the IV and everything looks really, really, really good. And this umbrella, it comes with the original. It's just the real piece of paper and little stick in here. It's very light. What Praew did was she printed out a new umbrella, which she created. And this one is made of metal. So it's pretty heavy. And yeah, pretty cool design, man. Now let's check out the head sculpt. This one, XM has like the yellowish and green color on the eyes, lips, even the pink brush on her cheek. Yeah, I kind of like this as well. Now let's check out Prow's. She did more like a realistic color with the white tone with pinkish highlights in it. And it got some ivy right here on her cheek. The hair, this one is more red. This one, she did is more like a pale pink with a highlight of white underneath. Even the flowers right here. XM has more of a white highlights on them. This one, not really, but it got like different orange color inside. Overall, I kind of like both really, but which one do you guys like better? Geisha portrait. XM did just plain white with ivy on the side, red hair, red lipstick, just regular. What Praew did was more pale color again, and the ivy is a lot greener. The flower is the same as the other portrait. But this one, yeah, looks really good. I mean, just to compare it side by side. But I know Geisha tends to have white face. So it might look a little bit weird to you guys. But overall, I think she did such a good job here. And it just changed the whole look, even though it's the same scope and everything, right? All right, let's check out a different look between both. You guys let me know which one you like better between the original and the repaint. You can definitely tell like the original with the white face, it just stand out a little bit more. With the repaint, you can tell that she is still a geisha. It's just the same color as her skin tone. Which one do you guys prefer, man? I don't know. Let's check out the back. This umbrella is broken, so you can't really open it up. But which one do you like better between original umbrella and the remake? And one more thing I want to mention that Praew permanently sealed off all of the connection on this piece. Everything on the base you see here is in one piece right now, so you can't take anything off, except, of course, the switch out arms and the head. Everything else you see here is permanently on here. And one more surprise, the paint that Praew did on the eyes, the ivy, the frog, and the lights is actually glow in the dark. Check it out. Ah, look at that. You can definitely tell it's glowing. That's very cool. Look, check out her eyes. Yes, awesome. Hello again, Praew. Nice to see you once again here.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. First, I want to know what is the concept behind this ivy?
For this piece, my customer like it to be more realistic and more damage on her overall of the piece. So I suggest him that I will add some diorama on the base.
Okay.
So that's
Like-
more the moist on the forest, just like the rainforest.
Yeah.
Because I think the carnivore plant will live in the rainforest.
Right.
And then he just don't like the geisha face that is too white. So I changed it to the human tone skin.
Okay.
Moreover is the skin tone that is he wants to be affected by the ivy that is crawled
That she's
over.
poisoned
Yes,
by it
just
as well.
like that. So I add a lot of blood vein, blood vessel, and some freckle.
Very
So
nice.
you can see, yeah.
And what about little frogs and snails? Or you just added that by yourself?
Yes, this is come later after we make a rainforest light. So this is because this is the rainforest. So I have had a snail for two. It is the 3D print and
Okay.
the frog over here and the back at the back.
Yeah, I like that.
To
Adds a lot to the base. You know?
Yes.
Very
And
cool.
this one is the customer request too. He like it to be shine.
Shiny.
Yes.
Or like bright with.
Yes, it will glow with the
It's glow in the dark
light.
as well. Very nice. So yeah, so how did he come up, like why did he choose the glow in the dark color in certain area?
This is my suggestion
Uh-huh.
because she is all green.
Yeah.
So I think it is too plain if I will do it just like that. So I have a glowing powder or glow in the dark powder
Okay.
at my studio. So I just add it on the leaf, on her body and clothes or something.
Is it the same as regular paint or is it harder
It's a
to use?
ultra glow in the dark for painting.
Okay. All right.
So if you shut the light down off,
Uh-huh.
she will glow.
All right. And what about the fan? This one,
The fan,
you also did a custom made for it, right?
yes, both fan and the Japanese parasol is we have changed the pattern on it too, just like the customer request. He have find some kind of reference picture for me, and I made it in Photoshop and let him approve that.
Ah, nice.
Before I make it. This is the decor, but I paint it in gold.
Right.
This is the painting in gold to make it more unique.
Very nice. Now, how much does it cost for this piece to do repaint?
For the repainting and customization, all of it is $700 USD.
$700, man. That is the cheapest repaint and add-on I have ever done. Wow. Great job. So yeah, if you want anything repaint or customization by Praew here, you can check out Apollo Studio on Facebook and Instagram and just hit her up on DM. Praew brought us a custom piece. Can you tell us about it?
This is the headpiece from CA3D Studios. He scrubbed it and my studio print and paint it in 1/4 scale. So this is the originally scrubbed by 3D CA3D Studio, but we have add the detail on the base. If you search it on internet, you will see that the base will have only the log.
Okay.
So we add the
spike,
something like that, the spike and the lava and also the skull.
Yeah. And the paint here is also glow in the dark as well.
Yes, as if you can see that it glow in the dark.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
We
Yeah, even on the dogs.
Yes.
The eyes.
And we have add the dog, the
saliva and
wrinkles.
Yeah, the wrinkles. Okay.
Wrinkles.
Very cool.
So all of the orange is fluorescent, so it glow with the backlight.
And
is just
this is printed piece and it looks very heavy, right? But it's actually very light. I can actually hold this whole thing up like this. Very cool. Oh yeah, man, it looks realistic. Even like the color of the skin tone and everything. It looks solid, basically. I mean, I can't really tell it apart. Like from the IV here, this one is pretty heavy. This one is so light, but it has all the details and the paint job. I really love the gold on what she did here on the gauntlet. Very nice, man. And this piece is for sale?
Yes, this is the made order.
Made to order?
Yes.
Okay. Like this piece right here, how much are you selling it for?
Oh, this piece is because this is the customization adding. So the price for this piece is ประมาณพัน
in baht ก็ได้
in baht is 65,000.
Okay, 65,000 baht. So that's about like 1,800 or something. Yeah. So if you want this piece, and actually, they actually make all of the guards, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you might want to check it out if you like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hit her up and ask for the price, and the shipping, of course, is gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for the comparison of the XM Studios Poison Ivy. What do you guys think of the repaint and how Praew did? And I mean, the price point for her repaint is just crazy, crazy cheap, man. But yeah, thank you so much for coming again and let me checking out like wonderful pieces that you do. All right. And if you want to say anything to people out there, please let them know.
Okay. If you like to repaint or painting or 3D printing or something like that, we can provide you the service. So if you're interested, you can DM me to Apollo Studio Collectibles.
I'll put the link down in the description. All right. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.